Hey, what's up? It's Josh with the Good Business Credit YouTube channel. Can you guys hear me okay? It's been a while. Let me give a few minutes for people to join in. As you can see, I got a new studio set up for the Good Business Credit YouTube channel, Credit Josh, and a few other channels I'm working on. It looks like the same as the other studio, but it's actually a different house next door that we set up here that we got. Anyways, I want to make sure you guys can hear me okay, and then we'll get into it. All right, Ed Ray, you can hear me loud and clear. Okay. We got 25 people in the chat. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'll be right back. Let me get my air conditioner turned up a little bit. All right. The lights in the studio. A little bit hot. Extreme says California intro. Exactly. Of course. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's start, guys. We got 31 people joined in. Appreciate you guys tuning in. This live stream is basically just give you an update where I've been. You guys haven't seen me for 12, 13 days. I'm going to give you an update on why and answer any business credit questions you guys have. I've also been recording a lot of videos kind of put in reserve. That's going to start on the 1st of the year. So tomorrow they'll start. Maybe a day and a half for you guys in the US. And my goal is to do at least 1 to 2 videos per day releasing on Get Business Credit YouTube channel and 2 to 3 times a week on Credit Josh. So let's get into the comments and then I'll let you guys know kind of what happened, why I've kind of been missing for almost 2 weeks now. All right, my main man Extreme. I just got done recording a video kind of about you, Extreme. The Walmart card. Give an update on that video. That'll be released tomorrow, so you guys stay tuned for that video as well. Because you guys don't want to miss that video. It's a hidden gem within the Walmart business credit card for those that don't already have the Walmart business credit card. Giving you guys some update data points. Extreme, you might, your comment, I think you made the comment. We actually did a screenshot of your comment. I got about 5 emails from other subscribers, kind of wanted the same exact situation. Right at the 14-day mark, they were approved. So you guys stay tuned. Tomorrow that video is coming out. It'll actually be about 30 hours from now. Let's see here. In bed during COVID. Love the name as always. Thanks for the support. How are you doing? I wonder if Rod's coming in tonight. House of X Entertainment. Hey, Leo. I got your email a couple hours ago. I will get back to you very soon. Ed Ray, what's going on? How are you doing? Thanks for the support. New Year, sir. You and family, thanks so much. K-Tex, my man. K-Tex. K-Tex is like, he's been with me since the beginning. Thanks for tuning in, K-Tex, as always. Yeah, K-Tex and Extreme, they're like tag team together. They're like been following me from day one. Appreciate the support as always. What's up, House of X? How you guys doing? Vern's Junk Closet. Thanks for tuning in, Vern's Junk Closet. We're going to have in January, coming in January, we're going to have a couple other YouTube creators I want to try to help and promote. So Vern's Junk Closet, email me, help@joshvanhorn.com. Again, it's going down in the box below. help@joshvanhorn.com. Any YouTube creators or content creators, uh, send me an email and we'll figure out something to have you on the channel. A little short interview with you guys. Okay. Let's see here. We'll get into everything here soon. Extreme in the house. Yep. I tried to send a chat to you, but always beat me to it. Yep. Those two together. Okay. You're loud and clear, brother. Okay. Great, Ed. And I just want to point out too, also, you guys, I'll tell you guys kind of what happened. But for those that we gave gift cards out to, I think 3 weeks ago with Rod at Points Blank Travel during my live stream, there was a delay on getting those Amazon gift cards out to everybody. But it's going to happen the next 3 days or so. For some reason, Amazon won't let me use any of my cards at all because they think it's suspicious or something, because I've already gave away over $15,000 in Amazon gift cards in the last like 7 months or so on the channel. So it's like, I don't know if it's a limit or something with the Amazon account. So they're requiring me to actually order physical Amazon gift cards. And I went back and forth, asked everybody for their address so I could send it directly. But I was told by Amazon recently that I can change that to back to the digital gift cards after the first of the year. So if you're one of those winners, then just stay tuned. In the next couple of days, you'll have that in your email. So just stay tuned for that. Okay. And apologize about the delay. Yep. Hit that like button. Everybody, please. 37 people in the crib right now. Hit that like button. Get this video out to a wider audience. It helps the YouTube algorithm. All right, I'm going to go through these kind of fast, and then I'm going to let you guys know what's been going on and answering your questions. But while I'm going to comments, you guys go and pop your business credit questions in the comment section below, and I will start answering those accordingly. So any questions you have on business credit, please put that in there. Also, after this live stream, I'm going to give a phone number. You guys can text me. Text me your name and your business name, and I will answer them as the calls come in, the text comes through. I will get back to you in the order they are received, and I'll give free consultation out to as many as I can tonight. I know it's late. That's why I'm not going to have this live stream won't be too long, but I'll give away free consultations with me right after this live stream if you're up. All right. Let me speed through these real quick. House of X, happy to see you. Yep. I'll get to why I was absent for 2 weeks now in a moment. Speed through these. Extreme, smash the like button after you enter. Exactly. Or as Rod says, ring the doorbell. Appreciate that so much, Extreme. I was worried. Yeah. I trust me. There's probably like 10 or 15 of you guys have texted me and emailed and what's going on. I'll get to that in a minute. Lambo Drew TMT, what's up, my main man? How you doing? We got to take that Lambo out. What's up, man? I saw your comment. I didn't get a chance to respond yet, but I'm playing catch up. We'll get back to you soon on the comment about the Centurion Black card that I just got. Anyways, you guys stay tuned for that video too. I just got the American Express Black Centurion card. I'll be doing the unboxing probably within the next week. So you guys stay tuned for that. I'll give you guys a little data points. I can only share a little bit of information, but I'll give you guys data points on that. Share Slays. Hey, Josh, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Lambo Drew TMT, did you and Audrey do the live stream yet? Nope. I'll tell you why here in a moment. Lambo Drew. Alaska Thunder. I haven't seen you before. If this is your first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Appreciate you tuning in. So let me answer your question here. So what are you to do with people who do not report to Experian are the Duns and Bradstreet after you pay them. Well, you really can't do much if they don't report to Experian. Experian is the strictest business credit bureau out there. And the reason why is anything to do with cards, credit cards and stuff, they're going to be through using Experian. So a lot of vendor credit like Uline, Quill, they pull Granger. They're going to pull usually Dun and Bradstreet because Dun and Bradstreet is now kind of shifted, not by their choice, but by I don't know whose choice, but I don't want to spill the beans on a video that I have coming out next week. But Experian business is who you want to focus all your energy on the trade lines. If you want actual cards, if you want actual cards, you want to get the Experian, focus on Experian. That's why I've always kind of preached and focused all my energy on Experian, because if you put all your energy into that, Equifax, Credit Safe, and Dun & Bradstreet, that's all going to follow in due time. So, but with Dun & Bradstreet, you can do the credit builder program. It's like $150 a month, I believe, $149 a month, and you can submit your trade lines. They'll help you to a certain extent, but just stay tuned, Alaska Thunder, for make sure you subscribe and hit all notifications, because within 7 days, I'll drop that video that's going to kind of break down why Dun & Bradstreet has struggled in the last 12 to 18 months, and why they're losing a lot of clientele, and why you need to focus on Experian, especially if you want to get the actual cards that you can actually use, So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be releasing a video about that. And I'm going to be doing a workshop here soon too. A free workshop. Deuce Jordan. Hello, Josh. Hello. Thanks for tuning in. I don't think I've seen you before. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, I got your message, Lambo Drew TMT, about doing a collaboration. Yeah, just hit me up, help@joshvanhorn.com. Again, that's help@joshvanhorn.com. We'll go from there. Pink Lady U, GBC, happy holidays, and everyone in the chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Hope you have a wonderful holiday as well. I appreciate all you guys' support as well. I just wanted to point that out. Maybe I don't say it as much as I probably should, but I appreciate you guys' support. Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate all you guys' support. We're 22,600, I believe, subscribers strong. Appreciate that so much. On the road to 50,000, I should say. So make sure you double check that you're already subscribed. I really appreciate that. Okay, embed Ringo. To get your virtual office address, do we have to have a notary? Are you still affiliated with the same one? Yeah, so I'm still affiliated with, I'm a partner with Opus and Anytime Mailbox. There's two different options. I've made videos about them. I'm going to be releasing updated videos about both of them in the next couple weeks. But yeah, you need to have a notary, but you can do, I have a notary. It's out of Georgia. You can do it online. The reason why you need the notary for any virtual office is the USPS requires a form to be notarized that they need to have on file anybody that's going to be opening up your mail on behalf of you. So they're going to open up your mail and scan it and email it to you. That's part of the virtual address service for most of them. So it's required no matter what. But you can get a notary online for $10. They just need to verify who you are. I have one as well that I can recommend. I think he only charges $10. But Yeah, that's required. It's not like the virtual address trying to, be strict or anything. It's the law. You know, to open your mail, you have to have they need to have that on record that you're giving them consent to open all your mail. So, hope that answers your question. Extreme says I was actually approved for the card like about a month after I applied based on my business info. Needed PG, however, sent me an email to unlock it. Yeah, Extreme. I broke it down. Just watch tomorrow's video. Even though you're approved, watch it and check it out. The Walmart video that I'm releasing tomorrow, the Walmart business card. Check it out tomorrow. Give your feedback, of course, in the comment section when that video drops. But that's going to drop tomorrow. Let's see your ad. Okay. Thanks for the GC updates. Yep, I haven't even got to it yet, and maybe I should probably go ahead and instead of going through all these right now, let me tell you what happened. As most of you guys know, I'm here in the Philippines right now. My wife, she's Filipino. My kids, they're Filipino. I have businesses here, call centers. I've been going here on and off for the last 12 years or so. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen the news. About 12, 13 days ago, we got hit by a devastating typhoon, category 5, over 240 miles per hour. If you go outside, it kind of looks like ground zero. It looks kind of like a war zone in certain places. But the Philippines is made up as over 7,000 different islands. I live on like the second biggest island, Cebu, and we got hit the worst. I mean, there's over 500 people that lost their life that night, from infants to little kids to adults, to elderly people. A lot of people lost their life. Fortunately for us, our house is built very well, very strong, but a lot of people did not survive, and there's still several hundreds of people that are still missing. So have the prayers for them, but all power is out. Our power just came on yesterday. We've been basically staying in a resort hotel for the last 2 weeks, and I bought generators, and as soon as I got the generator hooked up, then the power was restored. But there's a lot of people that are still without power, and they say it could take up to 8 weeks. So that's an unfortunate part. I'm kind of lucky that our internet got back and the power got back yesterday. So that's kind of what happened. That's why I haven't been online, because I couldn't even check any email or get on Facebook or do anything. I couldn't even let anybody know, because even the cell phone signal was gone, everything. So it's been kind of pretty rough. You have to wait just to get drinking water. You have to wait in a 4 or 5 hour line. I didn't have to, but a lot of people, that's what they had to deal with and stuff. Anyways, so that's what happened, but I'm back. Everyone's okay in my family. Sadly, a lot of people, like I said, it was a unfortunate time. There over 300,000 people lost their house. I think almost 3 million people were displaced, families and stuff. So it's tough. I can't complain myself compared to everybody else. Anyways, let me get through these comments real quick. But that's what happened, everybody. But again, you guys put your questions in the comment section, and then I'm going to speed through these real quick. And then anybody that wants to have a consultation with me tonight, 15-minute consultation, text me. I will give you the number after I get through these comments real quick. But I just want to give you guys an update. I'm going to be putting out my goal is the 30 to 45 videos just in the month of January, and I already got 5 to 7 already recorded. So stay tuned for that. Make sure all notifications are on. Hit that thumbs up again, you guys. Make sure you hit that. Yeah, you didn't unlock him. Was approved for 2,500. Yep. Yep. We'll get into that tomorrow, extreme. But yep, that's awesome. Yvonne Color Holland. I haven't seen you before either. If this is your first time, appreciate you tuning in. Am I still offering the Brex discount, the Experian discount code? Yeah, give me a second. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for that. Hang on. It's the Experian Brex discount. Let me see if I can find it here, and I will put that in the comments section. Bear with me, guys. Let me log into my Brex and get that link for you guys. That's giving me problems right now. I can't do it right this second. Where's it at here? So just if anybody wants that 50% off the annual account with Experian, it's only $189 per year. You have to pay for it annually. If you want that, it's $94.50. Just email help@joshvanhome.com. Help@joshvanhome.com, and just put in the subject section Experian discount, and I'll shoot you the link within the next 12 hours or so. I'll get you that link. Which store card pulls business Equifax? I can't think of any off the top of my head. Crypto Kid, haven't seen you before either. If this is your first time, appreciate you tuning in, but I'm not sure of too many that use Equifax. Equifax is more used by banks that share data with Small Business Financial Exchange. It's mainly with Equifax Business for no PG auto loans for certain ones, but Experian is the one you really want to focus on. But I don't know any store cards off the top of my head that pulls Equifax, because there's not that many anyways that actually even offer store cards. And the ones that do are going to be Experian pretty much exclusively. There's Community, is the underwriter, Capital One, and which is Menards, Walmart, Floor & Decor with Community, and then Synchrony Bank is the JCPenney's, the Amazon, JCPenney's, Lowe's, and ConocoPhillips Revolving No PG gas card. That's through Synchrony Bank. Those are all no PG. And then the Sam's Club MasterCard, or store card. That's Synchrony Bank. But there's really, I'm not sure of any actually I don't think you're going to have any that pull Equifax, period. Equifax is not used very much. And when it is used, it's used by like certain banks for auto loans only. TVKU, I haven't seen you before either. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate that so much. Love the support. Love seeing all these new names. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. I got so much coming for you guys for 2022. Ed Ray, you're looking real good, Josh. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Been trying to work out and get a little bit healthier and stuff. Thank you so much. All right. I don't know what that is. Thelma D. Hey, Josh. Hope all's well. It's better now, day by day. Astless, also a channel member for since I started. Hey, Josh. It's great to see you. Hello, GBC family. How are you, Astless? How are you? Darnell Anthony. Hey, man. I saw your messages. I'm sure you heard what I just said about what happened here in the Philippines. It's been rough. We just got the power back and everything, signal and everything. So I'll get with you here soon. But Darnell, do you need a 80 PAYDEX for a Sam's card? So they're not going to be looking at Dun and Bradstreet at all. So that's Synchrony Bank for the Sam's Club card or the Sam's Club business credit card, either the store card or the credit card. It's 100%, like I've said before many times, it's 100% with Experian. So you need to focus on your Experian business credit profile if you want to get the Sam's Club card. That video is also coming here in January, so stay tuned for that. Alaska Thunder. Well, I had a gas card that's not reporting to Dun & Bradstreet or Experian. Only have 4 trade lines. If I can get another 4, I'd have 8. So what gas card, Alaska Thunder? Let me know what gas card that's not reporting. And you gotta have the mindset to strategically go after certain trade lines that suit your business. It's just not a number. Like you can go after trying to get like 20 trade lines, but if you're not utilizing those trade lines properly, you're not going to actually get good business credit. So that's kind of what I teach and have been teaching, how to strategically go after certain trade lines and get approved. Because, I mean, let's face it, how many people here want to get Quell and Uline? Like, who likes those type of trade lines? I mean, you can usually get everything cheaper at Amazon and quick shipping too as well. So let's some of those like Uline and Quell, those are fine for starter vendors, but those aren't ones that you want to focus on too much consistently. You want to focus on those revolving accounts like the Amazon Net 55 account and other revolving accounts that you can get, so LSX was it Mr. Twister 2424Z51, like the car there. Haven't seen you before, I don't think. Appreciate you tuning in. So FleetCor reports only to Experian. Pretty much for the most part only to Experian. They were reporting to Dun & Bradstreet kind of before, but as far as consistently, they report to Experian, and that's who they work with. I'm friends with the president of FleetCor, and that's another one that's coming on the channel. Within the next week or two, we'll have the vice president of FleetCor that controls like CorePay one. We have a CorePay update for you guys as well, because I'm the only CorePay partner. Applications are closed right now, but I have exclusive access to CorePay, and in the coming weeks, the applications will be open, but applications won't be open until I drop the first video. I shouldn't say first because I've already dropped videos and they got overwhelmed and they had to shut down those applications. But when I drop the video, it's going to be timed exactly when CorePay starts accepting new applications for their PG business credit card. So stay tuned for that. And then, like I said, I'm going to have them on CorePay Vice President Justin on the live stream or pre-recorded video interview with him. So stay tuned for that. We got over 60 people in the house right now. I didn't think that many people would be tuning in right now with it being so late. So appreciate you guys taking the time out of your holiday time, family time to tune in. This isn't going to be very long. I'll drop my number here in a minute. Let me get through these real quick. I'll drop my number. Anybody can text me right after this live stream or during this live stream when I drop the number. And the order they are received, I will basically call you and we'll do the 15-minute free consultation with you guys. I don't know how many I can get through tonight because last time I did it was like 25 people text me. So I don't know how many I can get through tonight, but at least 5 or 10 of you guys will get a phone call tonight if you text me. So let me just speed through these real quick, and then you guys go ahead and put any questions you guys may have put in there. You guys give me 1 minute to real quick take a little bathroom break. I'll be right back, okay? Thank you. All right, sorry about that. Sheriff Slay says, does Walmart report to Experian Business? Yes, they do. They report to Dun & Bradstreet and Experian. You're going to see Experian being Walmart reporting to Experian pretty quick. Dun & Bradstreet takes a couple months, but Experian, it's pretty quick. Gio, what's up, man? How are you doing? Glad to see you tuning in tonight. Hello. Alana Forbes, love, of course, the first name and last name. I haven't seen you before. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. You guys smash the thumbs up too if you haven't already. Helps the channel and this video get out to other people that aren't subscribers. But how are you doing, Alana? Hopefully I'm saying your name right. 46 people in here. Smash the like. Exactly. Appreciate it, Extreme. Dennis, I haven't seen you before either. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much for tuning in. Milwaukee in the house. How is it right now in Milwaukee? You guys got snow? K-Tex, I've called Experian to have my previous names and address removed. They told me that it doesn't affect my scores. Is that right? You're talking Experian Business, right? So wrong information or outdated information, it doesn't affect your scores, but it can affect you getting approved. That's why I always talk about like the data needs to match. Like automatic approvals, the applications you fill out online, they're either pulling from Experian, or they pull from LexisNexis, which is a data furnisher that pulls data from the Secretary of State and various other places. So you don't want multiple addresses, just like personal credit. It looks more higher risk, and you don't want to have incorrect addresses as well, because it's going to cause a red flag, and it could cause you either instant denial or manual review, or it could cause a lower credit limit. So you want everything to match 100%. You can do that at businesscreditfacts.com. That's Experian's website. You can do it for free, but I think they give a little bit more attention to those that have the Experian Business Advantage account, which is the $189 a year that you have to pay annually. But like I said, if you email help@joshvanhorn.com, again, help@joshvanhorn.com, I will send you a link that you can get 50% off. If any of you guys have Brex already, you can go right into your Brex and get the link, and it's 50% off. But if you don't have Brex, then just shoot me an email and I'll get that link over to you guys. Sammy Charles Joseph, great to hear that you and your loved ones are doing well. Welcome back. Thank you so much for those kind words. I appreciate the support so much. Love seeing new faces. Pink Lady You, my goodness, prayers for you and your family in the area. Yep, we're okay though. Just a lot of other people need the prayers. With 4 credit lines, which I apply for next, I'd like to get revolving store cards. So I can say the J.C. Penney's. Let's see here, J.C. Penney's. Depends on what you have on Experian. So if you have 4 already reporting to Experian, then you'd probably be okay with any of the Synchrony trade lines, which is like Lowe's. But I would have to see how old you're. Shoot me an email at joshvanhorn.com, and then I'll put your YouTube name so I can kind of correlate and remember. And I'll give you a little advice for free. I just need to know a little bit more information about how long you've been in business, what type of business you're in, and how many Experian trade lines that you actually have reporting right now. And then I can tell you which ones to go after that you're going to have the best chance to get approved for. Drew's Property Management LLC. I'm looking to get a credit card business, but I don't seem to have any luck. Drew's Property Management LLC. Email me, help@joshvanhorn.com. Again, help@joshvanhorn.com. And I'll try to do my best as well to see what I can do to help you out on getting you on the right track. Also, I'm going to give out my number. You guys can text me after this live stream or during the live stream when I give this number out. And then if you want to tonight, in the order they were received, because I know as soon as I give the phone number out, I'm going to get like 30 texts instantly. So in the order they are received is, I'll respond in that order. So I can't promise I'll get back to all of you guys if you text me, but at least 5 to 10 of you guys tonight. Nia Lee, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support. Happy to see you tuning in tonight. Okay, so Pat's giving some advice there, and that's not a bad option there. And FNBO as well. That's another one. So Citizens Business MasterCard, and then the FNBO. That one's another one. They're both soft pulls, so you can check out that. Those do require personal guarantee, of course. Ronald Anderson, how are you doing? It's been a long time since I've seen you. He's another old-time channel member since pretty much the beginning of Get Business Credit channel. Sammy, Charles, Joseph, Josh, any update on Johnny from RTS? I haven't heard back from him yet. Sammy, shoot me an email, help@joshvanhorn.com. Again, help@joshvanhorn.com. I talk to Johnny quite often. He's became a friend of mine. So I know he's playing catch up because, like, when I made the video, he's got flooded with like hundreds of you guys for the Titan card, gas card. But shoot me an email and then I'll bug him and kind of do like a CC email to you and to him and kind of remind him to get back with you. Yeah, that's awesome, Pat. Yep. Pretty much a lot of credit cards are all going to report to Experian for the most part. Yeah, ADB Gas is not reporting now, but they're going to resolve that. I actually have a meeting next week with the founder of ADB. I was actually the first to actually promote and push ADB. If you look back at the videos, you'll see I pushed them pretty hard. Thusher is the founder of ADB. I talk to him quite frequently. So I'm trying to actually advise them on how to get this credit reporting with Experian, Equifax, and Dun & Bradstreet set up properly because I know how to do the data furnishing. It's quite complex and it's quite expensive as a company to it's free to report the data, but the problem is you need to have so many clients and you need to use certain software that they actually use, like Quicken. Not saying that's what you need, but like for Experian, for instance, if you want to be a data furnisher, you need to have at least 300 customers minimum, 6 months of data to give them, and you have to have they give you like 20 different third party, like Sage, Mass 90, different accounting software. You have to use one of those. And a lot of big companies already use one of them. A lot of them are Sage. But these licenses for like these third party accounting softwares cost anywhere from $30,000 to $200,000 a year just for the license, just for like accounting software for these big companies and stuff. So, and it's integrated with Experian, so the data can sync and their system can read it and put it into the business credit reports, the certain bin files with Experian. So Equifax isn't as hard to do. Dun & Bradstreet can be like kind of a hit or miss, but I would just say stay tuned because we're going to do our best to get ADB back on track to be reporting here soon. Drew says, I have ADB and WEX. Yep. So WEX reports to Dun & Bradstreet and Experian. It's just not as consistent reporting as FleetCor cards. K-Tech, glad to see everything is okay down there. I barely survived the humidity and traffic. Yeah, I know what you mean. Even here, the humidity's so bad. James Rogers is still doing consultations. So you can email if you want to do like the consultations. I will be opening that up here soon in the next couple weeks. Help@joshvanhorn.com. And that's for like the paid mentorship, paid consultations. I opened it up back in May for the first time, but then I took on 10 subscriber clients and it just kind of took way too much time away from YouTube in general. So that's why I kind of put brakes on that, on the paid consultations, mentorship. But I'll probably open that up here in the next couple weeks. But you can shoot me an email, help@joshvanhorn.com. Again, help@joshvanhorn.com. and we'll try to get you a 15-minute free consultation. T-Ruff, and what's up, man? How are you doing? I know I got your text. I'll get back to you soon. Shoot me a text tonight, T, okay? And we'll catch up here very soon. Michael C says, "Where are Bobby and Cletus?" Wow, you remember that? That's how you know. I don't remember you 100%, Michael C, but you definitely watched that video. Bobby and Cletus. I don't know where they are actually. You know, they're funny guys, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day they'll pop up on a live stream. Do you need good personal credit to get a business credit card? No, not necessarily. I mean, good personal credit helps for sure and speeds up the process, but no, I mean, I would say 300,000 that I got on different business cards. And for my newer business, I have several businesses that are 12, 13 years old, but the one that I did to be transparent with, Get Business Credit YouTube channel, you guys can go back to those videos and see that I literally showed you guys, you know, everything was time stamped with the government and everything. It's all open, public, showed you guys everything. Uh, and this year, March 28th, is when I started going after um, business credit lines. I had zero March 28th. And I had many for my other businesses, but though I wanted to be transparent with Get Business Credit YouTube channel because a lot of you guys are brand new businesses. So I wanted to, I guess, kind of what I'm trying to say is most of these other channels on YouTube, there's not that many, but most of these other channels, they're showing you how to build business credit. But what they're not telling you is they're not being fully transparent with you. So what I mean by that is they're saying they got approved for a Shell Gas card or, you know, American Express, Business Platinum card, or whatever the case may be, but they're not telling you that they started their business in 2014, 2013, 2015, and they already have established business credit, even if they didn't even mean to build business credit up. They're just starting a YouTube channel just to make money off of the views and stuff like that. That's not why I started this channel. I started this channel because so much bad information was that I came across on like YouTube, and a lot of it was Facebook. So much bad, outdated information, you know. So, yeah, I mean that's why I want to start a new LLC. Show you guys, be fully transparent. I've showed you guys everything along the way. So if I can do it, everybody can do it. Anybody can do it. You know, I got the so-called tier 2, tier 3. Those were my first approvals, you know. So I don't believe in the tier system at all. I believe in going after strategically trade lines that you can use and get the interbanking relationship built up with like banks like Community, Synchrony Bank, Citibank. Uh, you know, go after those because you want to build up the relationship. Those are the main players with business credit. So those are the ones you want to go after. And I don't want to get too sidetracked, but that's what's coming in January. I'm going to dive in deep on an interactive touchscreen 60-inch TV touchscreen. I'm going to show you guys like major training on how to build business credit in 2022. Hey John, it's Josh, not John. How you doing, bud? It's Cletus popping in. Cletus, what are you doing right now? You want to tune in? Towards the end, you want to pop in, say hello? We were just talking about you. Michael C. Bobby. Jason, what's up, man? Jason in the house. Jason Maitland. Thanks so much for tuning in. We got 64 people in the house right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. I didn't expect this many people tuning in this late at night. I just want to give an update, though, before it became the first of the year. So, Kid Flash, first time here, new to business credit, about to apply for my first LLC, choose Zen Business, then opening up business checking with Wells Fargo, mixed view about Hatch. Does Hatch require EIN? Okay, so couple things. Congratulations on taking the first step to start your own business. As far as like Zen Business, it sounds like it's like a LegalZoom, I believe. But if you haven't already filed for the LLC with Zen Biz, you can do your own LLC. It's pretty easy. You can do it online with your Secretary of State and save a lot of money. LLC is not very complicated at all. It's a very easy application in pretty much all states. And you said you read mixed reviews on Hatch. So Hatch is not out of business, but they've changed their name. I'm a Hatch partner, actually. They're no longer Hatch. They're called Nearside. They changed their name. It's called Nearside. I don't know why they changed the name. Hatch was a good name. But they have a new business checking account. It's Nearside, and it's 100% free. No monthly fee at all. And they got lines of credit, I think, coming here in the next couple months, business lines of credit. They had one before, which I did a review about. But stay tuned for that. Tim Wu is the founder of Hatch, now called Nearside. Yeah, I haven't talked to Cletus. I haven't talked to Rod in a while because everything was kind of shut down here with the typhoon here in the Philippines. Majestic W. Hatch gives baby limits and won't increase, saying they don't. Yeah, I mean, they're changing their business model. That's why. But I signed an NDA with them, so I can't talk too much until I get permission to release the information. It's coming in the coming weeks, but yeah, I mean, they don't give very much. I think most people are back last year they gave away like $500 to $5,000 was the max, the highest limit, but they don't require PG or anything. It's a actual credit card. So, but that being said, I hate talking about questions like this because I can't say anything right now. But just stay tuned. There's many updates. Hatch, Nearside, formerly known as Hatch. Fingerprinting Gurus. I don't think I've seen you either. I'm seeing a lot of new names. Appreciate you guys all tuning in and showing support. Are you able to hold both Sam's Club and store credit card and Sam's Club Business MasterCard? No, you cannot. Although I know one person that has that, but I don't know how true it is. Firsthand experience, no, they're going to graduate you usually from the store card to Synchrony will graduate you from the store card to the actual MasterCard. If they don't approve you for the actual MasterCard from the beginning. Because when you do the application, they're going to tell you if they're going to give you the MasterCard or the store card only. But if you only get the store card, you don't get the MasterCard, then what I advise everybody to do is to use it for sure consistently for like 3 months and pay it about a week early, and then call the number on the back of the card, which goes to Synchrony Bank, and tell them that you want to upgrade that to the MasterCard version. And 9 out of 10 times they will switch that over. I have firsthand experience with that, and a lot of other viewers I've talked to have had the same situation. A couple of my clients that I've coached and stuff on my mentorship program, I told them exactly what I just told you guys, and they were successful after about 90 to 120 days getting it switched over from the store card to the MasterCard and limit increase. But still good to have for when they do. I'd gather they'll do it one day out of nowhere. Yeah, so that's all I can say about Hatch, Nearside, formerly known as Hatch. It's best to get in with them right now on their business checking account. It's free. That's going to help you take advantage of the products, the business credit products coming in the coming weeks and months. So that's all I can say. I can't say anymore. I probably said too much. Yeah, so like Majestic said there, like if you get the store card first, only if you get the store card. So that's the clarification. So both cards that I got with both my businesses with Sam's Club, I was offered the MasterCard for both times. So I have never had the store card, but a lot of people, they graduate from that. I don't think it's very common to hold both. So maybe Majestic, if you can elaborate on that, on how you were able to get that second application, maybe that would be much appreciated by their viewers. Because as far as what I know and what I've been told is they're going to try to graduate you from that store card to the business Sam's Club MasterCard. Fresh start with Joyce. How are you doing? Thanks for being a subscriber, and love seeing the happy face, seeing those smiles, Joyce. Since I subscribed to your channel, I've gotten JCPenney's, BP MasterCard, A to B 76, Lowe's, Quill, Uline. I'm working on Sam's Club next. Thank you for all you do. Thank you so much for those kind words. I appreciate that so much. So glad that you got all those different approvals. What I would suggest, and what I'm seeing here, is I would suggest you to apply right away for the Amazon 55, net 55, because that's going to be probably, so Lowe's is actually harder to get than Amazon from my experience. So if you already have Lowe's, you should have no problem getting the Amazon. So the 76, the Lowe's, and the JCPenney's are all underwritten through Synchrony Bank, as well as the Sam's Club, no PG MasterCard or the Sam's Club store business card. So I would suggest you to apply also for the Amazon, because you'll probably get instant approval or approval after a couple of days. They'll send you an approval email. And then pretty sure you'll get approved for that. And then the Sam's Club after that shouldn't be any problem to get approved for. You should be able to get at least like 8,000 with Sam's Club. Titan 6615. Hello, Josh. Between Crown Office Supplies, Summa Office Supplies, which do you prefer as a starter vendor? Definitely not Summa Office Supplies. I don't like them at all. I know I've made videos in the past about them, but I want to just delete them and stuff because a lot of the videos I put out, I gave out a lot of good information and want to be completely transparent, about everything at that particular time. Things always change, so that's why you gotta look at the upload dates when I release the videos. But I would say Crown Office Supplies. I know a lot of people don't like Crown Office Supplies, but they do report better than uh, Summa Office Supplies. So another one you could do is Office Garner, which is pretty similar, and you're going to get better luck on that. Or JJ Gold is another one. So those are two starter vendors that you could go after. I made videos about them, so go back to my videos and scroll through them and look for either of those videos. But yeah, but if you just told me between Summa and Crown Office Supplies, I would say Crown Office Supplies. I would run away, not do anything with Summa. They only report a credit safe, which is okay to report, but it's not something that's, to me, worth the $75. It can be better spent with, others. They were reporting to Equifax before, but now they do not. So to me, it's not really worth it. So that's my advice. And also stay away from Strategic Network Solutions. It's the same owner as Summa Office Supplies. Silverman Fox. Hello, everyone from New Jersey. Hello, Silverman Fox. Thanks for tuning in. Again, I hope everyone is having a good, hope everybody had a good holiday, whatever you celebrate. And everybody be safe for me, please. Be safe for New Year's Eve, because you guys got to come back on New Year's Day. I got videos, some very good videos coming out on New Year's Day. All right, let me get through these real quick, and then I'm going to drop my phone number for you guys to send me a text for a free consultation tonight. Oh, you got Floor and Decor. Yep, that's another one. That's community, so it's good. You're building a relationship up with all these different financial institutions, such as Community and Synchrony Bank, which is awesome. Joseph, what's up, man? Been with me also from the beginning. Hi, Josh. Right now, my experience with Experian Personal, they are fighting to remove addresses if any open accounts have ever reported the address. Joseph, I don't know if you checked out my other video with Credit Josh. I did a video with Dimitri at Credit Repair Co., and he shows you how, actually explains how to remove those addresses, and he gives you kind of a free booklet on getting those old addresses removed, but you want to get that data removed. And if you need help, just reach out to Dimitri, tell him I sent you, and he'll take care of you. I'll give that to you for free, but he'll take care of you if you need help with that at no cost. But that only goes for Joseph, since he's been a loyal subscriber. So, yeah, go to Citizens Bank. They're also a good bank. Bobby, yo, it's Bobby Cletus here too. What's up, Bobby? How you doing? Vandreeve, I don't know how to say that name properly. I don't want to butcher it. Just got approved for my ConocoPhillips after my third time in 6 months, 3,500. I put no PG, then got a mailer saying I was PG. Appreciate you, sir. Yeah, so that's a mistake with them. You're not PG. It's a mistake. Everybody gets that same mailer where it says like you're personal guaranteeing it after they approve you. It's not the case. As long as you didn't check that, they're not pulling your personal credit. You didn't PG it. It's just like an automated system that they send those letters out to everybody. So it's not personal guarantee, so don't worry about that. But anyways, you shouldn't really worry too much about that being personal guarantee. As long as you don't take a hard inquiry over any trade line, it should be no problem, because you don't. I mean, let's face it, you're not going to screw over these companies, obviously. And It's best not to carry a balance because if I'm not mistaken, I think the ConocoPhillips with Synchrony, it's the only revolving no PG gas card out there. However, it's like very high 22 to 26% APR on carrying a balance. So, but yeah, that's awesome. You got approved for that. It reports to Experian very quick too. So, all Synchrony trade lines, they report very quickly. Once you get approved, within 1 to 2 weeks, it'll be on your Experian business account, even if you don't use it. But you want to use it, obviously, as much as you can, or at least once a month or once every other month. You want to use the different Synchrony big trade lines because that's going to help your scores and everything to get approved for bigger trade lines down the line, because those are trade line experiences, payment experiences. No problem, Sammy. Okay, Drew. Got you. I'll check that shortly. Deidre Hurd. Hello. Is there a company that will help you change your business name and address with the IRS in your state? You can do that for free. You just have to call the IRS. You might have to be on hold for 40 minutes to an hour, but that's free. You don't have to pay anybody for that, Deidre. No problem, James. No problem. Pat says, thanks to Josh. Your videos helped my business with 2 months of work. Nav, Quill, Fuelman, MasterCard, Citizens Business MasterCard, FNBO, MasterCard, Walmart Commercial, Arco, Amex, MS Prime. Wow, you got so much. Awesome. Keep at it, Pat. Don't slow down. Get the... Let's see. I'll see what you're missing here. Amazon Prime Business. Okay. Go after the Sam's Club. It looks like right now you'd be fine to go after the Sam's Club and Lowe's. I would do the Lowe's right away because you can do that online. Sam's Club, has to be in person. So I would go after the Amazon, or not. Yeah, not Amazon. I'm getting mixed up here because you have Amazon Prime Business there. But I would go after get the Lowe's. Because that's pretty much an instant decision. So go up to the Lowe's. That's Synchrony Bank. And then do the Sam's Club after that in person. Who does Lenovo report to? I believe I haven't done business with them directly, but a couple of my subscribers have. And that's videos coming in the future, like Lenovo, HP. I'll be releasing videos about them as well. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Lenovo reports to Dun & Bradstreet, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe HP and Dell report to Experian. No, Dell reports to Experian and Dun & Bradstreet. Yep, you got it right. Sammy, help at joshvanhorn.com. So you just have to put the .com. Yep, you got it. Alaska Thunder. So what's the point of having good paydex score with Dun & Bradstreet if we're going to focus on Experian? I need to stop buying from Uline. Well, so no, Uline reports to Experian, so you want to keep that up. I would say at least once every 90 days, do Uline, even a $50 to $75 order. Quill reports to Dun & Bradstreet. I mean, it's okay to do it just like once every 3 months, once every 4 months, Quill. I buy K-Cup coffees from Quill. They're pretty cheap on coffee. But it depends what you're trying to go after. But yeah, a lot of bad information out there on the internet and like Facebook and YouTube. Too many people telling everybody to focus on like paydex score, 80 paydex score, Dun & Bradstreet. Look through all my videos. You'll see I don't talk too much about Dun & Bradstreet. reason for you're not going to get these cards. That's only a little stack, but this is also all business cards pretty much. And most of them I got on the new business when I started this channel, and I showed you guys each and every approval and stuff in real time pretty much. So what I've learned is that pretty much everybody's using Experian now. Experian is very hard to manipulate versus Dun & Bradstreet. You can kind of manipulate it. So I got a video coming out. That's why Dun & Bradstreet lost a lot of financial institutions that used to exclusively use Dun & Bradstreet for their credit lending decisions. Now a lot of people or a lot of banks do not use Dun & Bradstreet at all because they've learned that the data is not very good because you can manipulate it with their credit builder program. Experian is the hardest one. You cannot manipulate it. There's no way anybody can manipulate Experian for the most part. But that's for another video that I have coming up about the Dun & Bradstreet. Jacqueline, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. I haven't been missing everybody. Kid Flash, yeah, just follow through on that, and just stay at it, and congratulations on making that first move to start your business. What's up, Rod? My brother, glad to see you back. I was about to call it a night, and I checked YouTube, and here you are. Yep, I had to pop in. This was not a planned live stream. I just that's why I came on so late. I just want to give you guys an update before the end of the year. Before the first of the 2022. I gave up on Nearsight. I've tried to sign up with them several times, and their system rejects my application. It's funny is that's the same thing that happened with me. I already have an account with them, and I'm one of their main partners. But yeah, they work with Lending Club. That's who's actually doing the banking part of it. It's like a white labeled with Lending Club. That's who it's actually insured through and everything. But so what it is it's not Nearsight declining your application or whatever. It's Lending Club declining your application. So that's the problem. But hopefully we'll have clarity on that here soon. That's something that I'm working on with Tim over at Nearsight, formerly known as Hatch. Majestic W says, "Hey Josh, it's Majestic's Way. Got a grant from you. Good vibes." Okay. I can't keep track with all these names, and we gave away so many different grants and stuff, but thank you so much for tuning in. Devon, Fuelman tells the report every month. You call back, someone else tells you the report. Nope, I work directly with Fleet Corps, which is Fuelman. They report every single month. I can attest to that 100%. They report to Experian every single month. They report on the 7th, between the 3rd and the 7th of the month. Pretty much everybody gets reported usually on the 7th of the month, every single month. Now, they did have a problem from November to December, so the last reporting batch they did was October. So keep that in mind. But that'll be updated here soon. I think they do that because of the holidays and stuff. But no, they their customer service reps are not great. Their customer service is bad. Even the president and the vice president, Ron Clark, is the founder of FleetCor. Even he knows it. I own a lot of stocks in FleetCor. I've invested heavily in FleetCor, so I sit in every 3 months on the quarterly stock release conference call, where anybody that owns stock in the company can listen to the stock information that the CFO and the CEO is given answering questions for any of the shareholders. So I can tell you they do report, though. I mean, I've made so many videos about that as well. But their customer service reps really don't know anything about business credit reporting. And some of them are quite lazy as well. I waited 4 months after getting approved for the store card and went back and applied for the MasterCard and got approved. Okay. All right. So like Majestic said, you have to do it in store, obviously. Like we know that. So, yeah, I mean, that's a good rule of thumb, 90 to 120 days wait in between. But like Majestic said, you can apply for the MasterCard if you want to keep both. One thing I can tell you, though, is I don't know why you would want both, because I do know for a fact if you have the store card and you're ready to get the MasterCard, like you're saying, Majestic, then that's going to affect your credit limit for the MasterCard approval. So they may approve you for a certain amount, but if you converted that over or had it graduated, you're going to have a higher limit because every business has a total credit limit that they're going to offer you combined. So, but it just depends. I mean, if you're shop at Sam's Club quite often, then it's fine and stuff, so it just depends on everybody's situation. All right, I'm gonna go through these really fast. I wish I had Rod on here. He could go through these super fast, but I'm gonna go through this really quick, and then I'm gonna give my phone number out. And then next week, Monday or Tuesday, we're gonna have a live stream early, so then I can get through everything with you guys. Real quick, Kid Flash SBS recently finished a 2-year loan with Lending Club. 100% on-time payments. Correct me if I'm wrong, but my data points tell me Hatch and your side is a Lending Club, only Radius Bank. Yeah, so I have Radius Bank, and Radius got bought by Lending Club. So what it is from what I understand, like Hatch and your side, like I guess you can have a white label partnership with Lending Club. So I think that's what like Hatch and your side is. It's not really a subsidiary of Lending Club Bank. What it is like Nearside and Hatch or whatever, they're getting paid. They're making a little bit like commissions off of everybody that signs up or whatever. That's why it says that like Nearside or Hatch is not a bank. Lending Club is the FDIC, I'm sure. Jason says, was just researching and seeing Josh pop up. Yep, thanks, man. I do not have it handy, Titan 6615. I don't have it handy, but I've made a couple of videos. You go back through how to build business credit fast. The link will be in there where I'm like I have my hand out like that, like check that out. Todd P says, if you have good personal credit, 750 and seasoned high personal credit limits, multiple paid off car loans, could you start 10 plus corps and LLCs and get 100K each, Visa, MasterCard? I don't know why you'd want 10 plus corporations or LLC. Corporations, you'd be bad doing that. It's like, I'm not a financial advisor. You'd have to talk to a financial advisor, tax, or a lawyer about that. But because I can't legally give advice out on that, but I have corporations myself. I have 6 different companies. I can tell you the corporations that'd be bad to do just on the tax purposes of that. LLCs would be fine, but you don't want to do 10 because it'd be just a headache because you're going to need 10 different addresses because you can't just go after these different credit lines, credit cards and stuff having these all the same addresses, so having good personal credit, you can pretty much get anything at that point. You just have to personal guarantee it, so it just kind of depends, but I teach, like, if you have a good personal credit and you want to use it, great. But I teach a lot on no personal guarantee. Most of the cards I have are no personal guarantee. But if you don't mind PGing, it's fine. But you don't want to go after all those, like, you don't want to take a hit, a hard pull with, say, a Home Depot card or a Lowe's card if you don't need to. Like, that's going to hurt your personal credit. You don't want to take a hard pull for a credit line like that. You want to take a hard pull for at least a $10,000 or $20,000 credit limit on an actual real credit card that you can use for anything. Darnell, do you have the JCPenney's link? I have to do research because I've been informed by a lot of people on the JCPenney's videos that I put out, and that recently, like, the link's not working. So I have to check if they no longer accept online applications and it can only be done in store only. I'm not sure yet, but I will be making an updated video about that in January. Kerr, what's up, man? How are you doing? Kerr's our grandfather moderator over at the Get Business Credit YouTube channel Facebook group. So you guys can join that. Just go over to Facebook, type in under the group. Don't join Get Business Credit because that's Credit Suite. That's not anything to do with me. They're just using my name for some odd reason. But look for Get Business Credit for groups, Get Business Credit YouTube group, and you'll see where it says actual YouTube on Facebook, and that's the group I'm going to join. I think we have over 5,000 members there. Janice X, hey Josh, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while, Janice. Hope all is well. Michael Hill, hey Josh, how are you doing? Cher says, is Walmart commercial for nonprofits only? No, it's open for everybody. Just stay tuned tomorrow. I'll have that video out tomorrow about Walmart. Brian Jones says, hello, Josh. Is it okay to do a secure fleet core, Fuelman fleet card that will charge me $11 a month? Is that a good card? Yeah, especially if you don't have much credit built up with them, with your business. Get that. I always kind of tell people, get the card, any of the fuel core. I mean, not fuel core. I'm getting things mixed up here. Fleet core, which is like Arco, Speedway Superfleet, BP, MasterCard, Fuelman, Universal Premium. Any of those cards, those are all underwritten through a Fleet Core. If they ask you for a security deposit, $200, usually they'll match it 3 times, so it'll be $600, or they'll ask you for $500 deposit. You'll get that back. Don't worry about that. But yeah, you want to get that, and then after you get that, use it for about a month, and then go apply for one of their other cards, and you'll get instantly approved because you're already in their system. You'll get approved for a high limit. So if you get the Fuelman MasterCard, do a security deposit with that, then I would go for the Universal Premium card about a month and a half later, and you'll probably get instantly approved because you're already in their system for underwriting and stuff, and that will be unsecured. And usually it's going to be like a high limit too, like $2,000 to $5,000 limit. Kid Flash 2, Mr. Van Or, I thought to use in business, which is like legal Zoom. mostly for the business address and registered agent service. If you got alternative years, yeah, Kid Flash, shoot me an email, help@joshvanhorn.com. Again, help@joshvanhorn.com. Shoot me an email, basically just copy what you just said there and put it in the email, and that will remind me by tomorrow. I'll get back to you and give you some other alternatives. And also let me know what state you are filing out of so I can kind of have a better idea on the best option for you. Majestic W, do American Express business cards report to all three business credit bureaus? It depends. That's what a lot of people like mislead a lot of people on. So American Express cards will report to business credit bureaus, not directly. They report to Small Business Financial Exchange, and those financial experiences with different cards, let's say American Express or U.S. Bank, Wells Fargo, any of those cards, they get put into the exchange, Small Business Financial Exchange. Usually, and it's hit or miss, but usually Experian and Equifax actually report that data. They'll pull it, aggregate it, put it on your bin file. Dun & Bradstreet can be hit or miss. All three can be really a hit or miss, but it gets reported to the Small Business Financial Exchange, and it's up to them. They're all supposed to take that as a exchange and actually put that in there on all of those. They're supposed to, but it seems like they just take what they want, So I have a lot of American Express data coming here. That's why I don't want to talk about too much, because I have a lot of videos coming in January about American Express. I have now 11 American Express cards that I all got just in the last, I think 4 months now. I think 4 months. And American Express sent me a American Express invite for their Ethereum card. A lot of you guys might have heard me talk about that and posted a picture and stuff of it. But that's another video that I got coming in the coming days, where I'm going to be doing the unboxing of the Ethereum card. It's quite expensive. I don't want to talk about too much. Wait until that video. It's just going to wait for that. Okay, I'm going to go through these final comments, and I'm going to put out my number, and then you guys can text me, and I'll get moved on the free consultations. And then after that, we'll have another live stream next week. Deidre Heard is LLC over 10 years old, has never been used. Will they still change the name and address? Well, you can't really change the name. You can add DBA or update it. It depends what you're trying to change it or whatever. But if it's 10 years old, have you paid your annual fee with your Secretary of State as well, your annual tax filing fee and stuff? That if you haven't, then it's going to be a dead LLC. Changing the address isn't a problem. You just do it through the Secretary of State. Sometimes they charge, depending on your state, they'll charge anywhere from like $20 to $50 to do that. Yeah, Joseph, that's the problem. Yeah, that's they report straight. They're the one that I tell everybody. They're great about that. But yeah, they have that's what I was just saying. Like December, they haven't updated, so I think that's because of the holidays and stuff. So probably January that will be corrected. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Anyways, the vice president will be on the channel in the next week or two to clarify all that. LSX SBFE reports to Experian, Equifax, and Experian. Okay, so Small Business Financial Exchange doesn't report to anybody. What it is it's like an exchange. So like Chase, Wells Fargo, all these different banks and stuff, right? These financial institutions. So small business financial exchanges like compromise or not compromise, but put together by like 11 different major financial institutions. That's what started. So it's exchange for the banks to share data and kind of get rid of high risk. So it's kind of a separate credit bureau in a way, but there's no way for you to find out any data from them. It's like a banking to banking. Financial institutions share the data, and then it's like an exchange, and then the different business credit bureaus can pull that data, aggregate it, and assign it to your file. So that's the way it's supposed to work, but it doesn't always work that way. But it's not really a business credit bureau. It's more like a data gathering for all the major financial institutions. She mows and landscapes. Natasha, how are you doing? I just got back. I don't know if you heard, Natasha, but we had here in the Philippines, several people lost their life from the typhoon that happened 13 days ago. And this is the first day of having solid power and internet. And there's still, like I said, over 500 people passed away from the storm, the typhoon. And it's like ground zero here. So I've been staying in a hotel for the last 2 weeks, but now back at the house. Ally Bank pulls DNB only, GM 400. Okay, so it depends. They don't always pull the same. Okay, so Ally Bank, they will pull Dun & Bradstreet, but they will also pull randomly. They can pull Experian, they can pull Equifax, but a lot of times they're going to pull. Ally recently has been pulling Equifax business more frequently. GM and Ford, they will pull Experian and Dun & Bradstreet. Toyota, I believe, is Dun & Bradstreet. And it just depends too. Some of these, it's not to say they just pull from one. Sometimes they will, if there's not enough data, say on your Experian, then they will, and they're not satisfied, then they're going to pull from another bureau to get more information. So it kind of just depends, but that's why I always try to preach, get your Experian really good and thick, and everything else will kind of fall in place. Josh, for the method of removing queries, freezing SageStream, LexisNexis, and then you send the letterhead you give us in that video, and you send the ID docs and the bank statement, elaborate. Yeah, the video pretty much explains everything what to do. So I don't know what you want me to elaborate on. The video explains exactly what to do on that. I made 2 different videos. You might want to go back and watch. If you haven't watched the other video, watch that video. Would I do that? Well, I would do it if your business tax returns actually show good income, then yeah, I would do that. I had to do that with American Express. They wanted the tax transcripts for, it was like the 7th card I got. They wanted me to do the tax transcripts, and I had to sign a release, do that release for that. But yeah, I mean, it's fine to do that because once you get in with Citi, then it's pretty much, they're not going to ask you to do that again. And then there's like 5 different Citi accounts you can get for business accounts, like the Home Depot, Staples, Tractor Supply. I know I'm missing, it's late here, but it's late there too. But yeah, once you get in with Citi, as far as your business goes, it's kind of like Synchrony Bank. It's a domino effect. You will get approved for all the other ones after you apply, and you get approved for one. Midja, I don't know. I don't want to butcher your name, so I'm not going to attempt to say that. Hey, Josh, any pointers for new business with no income yet to build business credit? Yeah, sign up for NAV. So that's going to be your first thing to do is NAV Business Boost. I have a video about that. Use our link if you're going to sign up for that. But it's $39 a month, and it will report to all 3 business credit bureaus. That's going to be your very first step I tell everybody to go after is the NAV Business Boost. And the other thing I would tell you is just go back and watch some of my older videos. But if you don't want to watch my older videos, just stay tuned. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the all notifications alert, because this coming month for the new year, January 2022, I have 30 to 45 videos coming out. And it's basically all new videos. Half of them are going to be videos that I've already put out, but they're updated because things change on who different vendors report to. I'm going to give you up-to-date information as well as some new ones to help you build business credit. Majestic W, no, they don't pull. That's 100% incorrect. They do not pull your personal credit. The only time they're going to pull your personal credit is if you don't have strong enough business credit. So I have had several loans with Ally, and they've been no PG auto loans, and they've never touched my credit at all. And I've literally got 30 people approved in the past 6 months that I've coached one-on-one that got 4 or 5 different GM vehicles, Ford vehicles approved through Ally. And nothing was touched on personal credit. And some of these people had a credit score of like 520, bankruptcy judgments and stuff, and they got approved as well. So they only check your personal data to make sure that you are who you are, because it's the federal law for them to verify who you are. But now they may pull your personal credit or ask to pull your personal credit if your business credit is not strong enough. So that's one thing to keep in mind is like you have to have, like, don't even try to even apply for a no PG auto loan with anybody if you don't, like, you have to go back and watch my Ally video, a no PG auto loan video. Don't apply for trying to even do something like that unless you have at least 6 to 8 good trade lines already reporting, and at least one 4-figure trade line, like the highest credit limit, like $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 limit, not limit, but usage that you've actually spent, So like Amazon, like a $3,000 reporting to Experian on the net 55. So why you want to have at least one big one like that is they want to make sure that you can afford a high payment. So if they can see in the past that you've had, say, your highest credit, like say 5,000 or 10,000 or something, is your highest credit that you've actually utilized and actually used, and you paid back that $5,000 or $10,000, then it's pretty much guaranteed you're going to get approved no PG auto loan. But if you have a whole bunch of small trade lines that only you're just using as vendor credit, then yeah, that's a different story. It's not going to be strong enough to get approved for no PG auto loans. But I got many updated videos coming in January to kind of refresh that, give a little bit more updated data points on that. So just stay tuned for that. But everybody's situation is different about the no PG auto loans and Ally. Ally is the best bank in my opinion for no PG auto loans. But everybody's situation is going to be different. That's why I teach like how to get yourself to that point, and it's going to take at least 9 months of solid hard work for you to be able to, if you're a brand new business, it's not unheard of for a 9-month-old business to get an OPG auto loan, if that's what you want, to be able to justify that and get approved, you're going to need to, like, from day one starting your business, you need to go after all those trade lines and do like what I did and have all those major trade lines reporting, and you need to show the usage and stuff, because even if you get approved for these different trade lines, if you don't use them, you're not showing the banks anything where they can trust you at all for an OPG auto loan. They want to see that you can handle making large payments, you know. All right. I know I keep on saying I'm going to speed through these comments, but this time I am going to, if I miss any of you guys, just stay tuned until Monday. I'll be back on their live stream, but I'm about to give out my number for you guys to text for anybody that wants to do a quick 15-minute consultation with me tonight. Let's see here real quick. Michael Hill. Hey, Josh, I'm just getting started looking to apply for my first account. What's the easiest card to get approved for? I would say try the Conoco 76 Phillips 6676 Synchrony card. That was my very first one that I got for this channel, starting to show you guys brand new business, and got a revolving so-called tier 2 or tier 3 is like what these other guys say, but it's all nonsense. They don't even know what they're talking about and stuff. I proved them wrong. You know, you guys can see I'm pretty much the only channel endorsed by Experian Business. You can see my Experian videos. Experian's commented on all my videos, and I've talked to them directly quite a few times on Zoom, and they've interviewed me for a blog that they're going to put on their website at some point. But that's some other news coming in 2022. But yeah, you want to go after, I would say, go look at my videos that I put out about Synchrony Bank and the Conoco Phillips 7666. I would go after that one. But you want to check first that you have Experian file. So you can do that at the smallbusinessreports.com, I believe, or just Google Experian Business Reports. And it's free to search your business. As long as they show your business there, address and everything, then you'd be fine to apply. But if they can't find your business, it must be too new, and you're probably not going to have a good time getting approved for anything like that, so without doing a personal guarantee. So with that being said, it'd be best to check that first, and as long as you have a file, even if you have 0 trade lines, that you can still get approved, you know. Yeah, that is correct. Majestic is correct. You have to, like I said in my videos, you have to tell them that you want Ally Business. You know, that's a whole another video, but anybody interested in that, go back and watch my Ally videos. But I'll be releasing another video about that. I updated one, but yeah, Majestic is correct about that. You got to be very stern with them, because a lot of the regular salesmen don't understand the whole no PG business. So you have to talk to the finance manager to get the no PG auto loan through Ally. And you can't contact Ally directly. They only work directly with the dealership. So Nick says, have a WEX 10K limit. We're able to split the 10K into a 5K shell. So we'll have them both report. Have you heard anybody? Yeah, that's very common, Nick. But you have to use them, though. So make sure, even if you split it, that's fine. That's still two trade lines that will be reported, but you need to use them both frequently. And then just wait about 3 months, using them for like 3 months, and then it should be all populated and reported by then, because they don't report like as quick as like Fleet does. Ecom Bulldog, I haven't seen you before. Thanks for tuning in. You are the man. Thanks so much, Ecom Bulldog. That means a lot to me. Got approved for Navy Fed, have $2,500 credit card, but got denied by their business credit card, removing some key things off my personal credit charge-offs when collection of fee late payments. Yep, it's it's not something that happens overnight, and that's very common. What you said there, you got approved for the personal, but then you got denied by their business card. That's very, very common. So you're not alone on that. That's very common. So just work on getting your personal credit cleaned up a little bit more, and then you can always reapply down the line. But everything else will fall into place. Just get your personal credit cleaned up a little bit more, and the sky's the limit at that point. Yeah, but Majestic, you're gonna confuse people though about the cross corporate guarantee. I don't know, Majestic, you lost me there. That's not what splitting cards and stuff is not cross corporate guarantee. That's just a credit limit being split because it's all underwritten through WEX. Cross corporate guarantee means that you own two companies and one company is basically doing a personal guarantee for the other new business. So that's what cross corporate guarantee means. So, and I don't really understand what that has to do with what Nick is saying. So cross corporate guarantee is where another company, say you own two companies, one company is going to personal guarantee the new company or the other company. Kid Flash to Mr. Bernard, I'm in California. We'll email you tomorrow. No problem. Yeah, I'll look for your email. Brian Jones says, what are your thoughts on business credit builder accounts? I don't really think they're useful. I don't use them myself. I mean, I guess there's a place for some, but for the amount of energy you're going to focus on building your business credit, like trying to do it that way, it's best just to do like what I've done in all of my videos, showing you guys going after the different ones. And keep in mind, you guys, some of the times you always will apply for, say, Lowe's or, Home Depot or Amazon, you'll get denied. But just wait 30 days, apply again. You can keep doing that. And usually by the third or fourth time, you'll get approved. It just takes some time. You want to try to fix whatever the problem is and find out why you got denied in the first place. Usually they will tell you, like, not enough trade lines. They're going to tell you, those denial letters are very important because those denial letters will actually tell you basically what you need to do. If you can read in between the lines, they'll tell you what you need to do. Were you in? Oh, no, not Marines Army. Many, many years ago. Many, many years ago. My dad was a Marine, though. Versetta, hello, Josh, for the method of removing. I already answered that. Let's see here. So I should just do a DBA instead of business credit in the DBA. Deidre heard, email me help@joshvanahorn.com. Get help at joshvanhorn.com. I don't want to elaborate too much on your particular situation because it depends. I need to know a little bit more information before I can give you a solid advice on that. Yes, of course. If they don't remember them, try again. Yes, exactly. Try again. Um, credit repair doesn't happen overnight. You have to be consistent about it, and even file with the Better Business Bureau, file a complaint. You know, there's several different methods you can go after doing that. But yeah, you just want to keep on being consistent about it. No, Nick, you can get that no problem. Especially if you're going to show a good down payment. If you show a good down payment, then they're going to be more willing to approve you with no PG. But 2 years old is plenty enough time. What's most important is your trade lines. You need to have trade lines established, and you need to have at least one of them be a large payment that you've actually paid before, like over $1,000. Anita, how are you doing? Yes, I'm back. I don't know if you came in later or not, but I got your text. I haven't got a chance to reply to everyone. I got like 50 different texts, but we had a typhoon here. Many people died here in the Philippines from the typhoon. 12, 13 days with no power. Today's my first day back with power and internet. Yeah, Majestic. So if they pulled your Experian, then that means that you didn't have strong enough business credit. That's why, and you allowed them to pull your Experian. So if you're going after a no PG auto loan, you want to freeze your personal credit right away before you even apply. You signed and gave permission that it's a personal guarantee. Um, or for them to either soft pull your credit or something. I don't want to speculate because I don't have the full picture here, but um, I don't want to read in between the lines at all. But shoot me an email and I can kind of give you a heads up on once I know a little bit more. I can tell you what the exact reason why you had to have your personal credit pulled. Um, but you shouldn't have your personal credit pulled unless there was a problem. Of course, it doesn't report on your personal credit, Majestic. It's not going to report on your personal credit, but it's still personal guaranteed. Uh, if they pulled your credit, it's going to be, and it was a hard pull with Experian, then it's personal guaranteed, and you signed a personal guarantee document, I'm sure, in the fine print. But like I said, I don't want to speculate or anything. But I will say that the only time it's going to report to your personal credit is if you were to default. Um, so yeah, just shoot me an email, help at joshvanhorn.com. Maybe we can try to help others out there that are going to be going through the same situation that you went through. Seeing one of your videos, and in the video, you're proof of the 76 minutes heard a new business, no PG. How is that possible with Synchrony Bank? I showed you guys twice in the video. It's very much possible, Crypto Kid. There was no fluff either. Everything I showed you guys in live, it's all live, and you can pull up my LLC with the Secretary of State. It's all public information, So I show even on the videos, show refreshing Experian and everything. So, but I broke it down in that video. You said, how is that possible? I broke it down in that video. It's why it's possible. And that's the data. So you have to not take shortcuts. You have to go through the data. The most important thing is people think you won't have a score or you'll have a failing Experian score if you don't have any trade lines. That's incorrect. There's so many other data points that matter with business credit scores than just trade lines. So like the SIC codes, the NISCS codes, your industry codes, that's going to be blank if you just started your business, because the only data that LexisNexis pulls from the Secretary of State is the business name and the address. That's all the information they have. Secretary of State doesn't collect usually your industry codes. So it's up to you to provide all that extra data, like the key personnel, um, the CEO information, all that extra information adds on points onto your business credit score. So if you have a thin file, thin data, you're not going to have a very strong business credit score, even with, you don't have to have, like I said, trade lines. But even if you have, like, say, a good score with Experian right now, and you have trade lines, but then you don't have very much information, key personnel, and all that information set up correctly, I would advise you to give them that information, because once you give them that information, your score is probably going to boost to 90 or 100, and your financial stability risk will probably go down to 1. One's the best. It's the lowest risk of going bankrupt, almost like a 0.05% probability of going bankrupt in the next 12 months. And that's the key thing that financial institutions look at, is the financial stability risk, not so much the 0 to 100 score that everybody wants to always focus on. They really look more than anything at the financial stability risk score, and that goes to 1 to 5 of the likelihood of you going bankrupt within the next 12 months. 5 being obviously the highest risk. So, but I would advise you, Crypto Kid, go back and watch that video again. And I don't know which one you watched, because I've done like 3 different videos about that card. So I'd watch those videos, but I give really good information, break down exactly what you need to do. Believe it or not, if you fill that proper information out with Experian and provide it to them, even with 0 trade lines, your likelihood you'll get like a 30 to 45 points just for giving them that data alone. The key personnel, they have to verify that information, of course. Business owner's name, that information, your industry codes and stuff. So that's pretty important. A lot of people skip over that and don't want to provide it. But if you provide it, that's how you get approvals. You want full information. Nick, no problem. Thanks so much. I do my best as always. Yeah, so they report also to a Small Business Financial Exchange, but they it's hard for me to really say, because WEX is an underwriter of like 25, 30 different gas cards. So it depends on which WEX card you're talking about, because each one of them are different on how they actually report. So I don't want to speculate, but some report to Dun & Bradstreet, some only report to the Small Business Financial Exchange, some report to Experian, some report to Experian and Dun & Bradstreet, some report to Small Business Financial Exchange, Dun & Bradstreet, and Experian. So depends what card. I don't know every single WEX card off the top of my head, but I know the main ones, which ones that they report to, but they do change from time to time. Your email not working at Get Business Credit. It should be working. Let me check real quick. One second. Yeah, it's working, because I have other people's emails here. I got Sammy, Ariel, and Tiffany email me just now, so it works. It's help@joshvanhorn.com. Make sure you write JoshVanHorn.com. All right, we're down to the final comments. I'm going to give out my phone number now. So I'm going to give out my phone number right now and then answer these last 5 questions. And then after that, we're going to end the live stream, but I'll be back. Make sure you guys have the subscribe button hit and all notifications, because tomorrow we have some good credit gems like Walmart business credit card. I don't want to say hack because I hate that word, but I have a little trick how to get proof for that. A way you can get approved if you don't meet certain requirements. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Rosetta says, well, wait a minute. Before that, I'll give out my number. So anybody wants to have a conversation with me, I can probably do actually late. So I can probably do 3 to 5 more tonight, 15-minute consultation. Phone number you want to text. You want to text your name and your business name to 937-877-2009. Again, that's 937-877-2009. Text me right now, and then after the live stream, I'll text you back and confirm that I will give you a call for the 15-minute consultation, and it'll be tonight. Okay, so I can only take probably like 3 to 5 tonight. So it's free 15-minute consultation. Again, that's 937-877-2009. Brasetta says, I know you said you to get Uline and Qual after you get NAV, Crown Office, and Shirtsy, but what are some easier ones to get? So there's JJ Gold. Go back and look at my more recent video. I think 2 months ago I put out one, like 10 different vendor credit ones that report to all 3 different bureaus. There's JJ Gold, Office Garner. Those are more starter vendors. There's several other ones. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. It's late, and I literally have like 100 different vendors in my head. So it's best to go back and look at those, or just stay tuned, because I'm going to kind of repeat everything that I did last year, or this year, I should say. But it's all going to be updated. And if I don't make videos about certain ones that you mentioned just now, that means that I no longer recommend them. So, and that could be not meaning that they're a bad company. It just, there's better ones that I think you should go after. So just stay tuned. Like the month, you don't want to miss this coming month. January is going to be like tons of videos, almost daily, that are going to be like, no matter if you already have established business credit or you're just now starting, it will cover, everybody. Excessive business inquiries hurts business credit score. No, inquiries don't hurt like personal credit, so they don't directly affect your business credit score. Not like personal as well. Chad says, high quality content for building business credit coming out this January, only here at Get Business Credit YouTube channel. Please hit them. Yep. So Chad is my office manager. He also does my video editing and stuff. And he also builds websites, designs websites. We'll have him on the channel here soon too as well. Anyways, again, it's 937-877-2009. If you want to have a free consultation tonight. Newton B says, Josh, you need to put a disclaimer on your site. No, I don't. Why do I need to put a disclaimer on my site? I don't have anything on my site. So I don't think I need to put a disclaimer. I'm in the legal field too, so I don't need to put a disclaimer. I know I'm not offering anything on my site, so just a waiting list and an email list, so I don't need to have a disclaimer. I've been too busy building YouTube videos out for you guys, so I haven't been able to put together the online course for you guys to take yet, the mastermind course. But that hopefully is coming in the next couple of months for you guys as well. That will be much better than these YouTube videos. It just I want to try to give out as much content that I can. All right, Newton. No, I don't. I don't want me to argue with you. I need you to tell me what to do. So just go to another channel. Let's see here. Nick says, how much do you charge for one-on-one mentorship? I can't really say the price right now because I'm changing it around a little bit. But you can go to joshwaitinglist.com. Let me see if I can. Yeah, joshwaitinglist.com. Fill out that form, and then when I do consultations or the mentorship again, I'm currently not doing it right now, but I probably will start taking up some. Let's see here. Okay, put there. It's in the chat there. It's joshwaitinglist.com. You can go there and fill out that form. It's just a little form, and then you'll get an email once I have time to be able to take on one-on-one mentorship and one-on-one long consultations. Anyways, that's all for tonight, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'll do a couple consultations tonight right when I end this live stream. Whoever texts me, 937-877-2009. Again, that's 937-877-2009. That's all for tonight. I just want to wish everybody a happy new year. I want all you guys to be safe. And I want you guys to stay tuned for January 1st. I'll have the Walmart video released, the No PG business credit card. Some ways you can get around if you're not meeting the requirements that they require. It's underwritten through Capital One Bank, but if you don't meet those requirements, you just want to stay tuned for that video. It's already recorded. I recorded it earlier today, but I figured I'll release it on January 1st. Anyways, you guys take care so much. Again, please be safe. If you're going out on New Year's Eve, please do me a favor. Take a Uber or taxi. Be safe. It's important, especially, with COVID going on. You guys take care. Be safe. And don't forget to hit that subscribe, smash the thumbs up on your way out. And just stay tuned. I got a lot coming for 2022. Okay. Love you guys so much. See you guys next time. Thanks again for all your support. You guys, again, be safe. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye.